Hi, welcome to ITTV, the voice of software engineers. Today's our interview with a versatile personality in software industry. He is an author for the book Python Programming and also Data Visualization with Python, Data Science and Machine Learning with Python. He is the author of these books and also co-author of many other books. Coming to his education, he did computer science and also management in Charter University, USA. BTech, MTech, MBA, MS and PhD. Well educated in all the areas and also he is a certified from Microsoft and IBM kind of organizations in data science and in supply chain management and as well as in process management certifications like Six Sigma. Let us welcome into the ITTV interview. Hello sir, welcome to ITTV.
Thank you so much, sir. Nice to meet you, sir.
So today's our main topic is on data science, sir. The opportunities in data science all over the globe.
Yes, sir.
So let us discuss about the who are eligible for this to take this career path.
Definitely, sir. So before I answer your question, I'll give an example, sir.
Please.
So if you talk about in India, let's say, so which is the biggest restaurant, sir? Swiggy is the biggest restaurant, right? And they don't have even one single kitchen, right? But how have they become world's biggest restaurant?
Because of their data management,
Capacity, right? So if you talk about restaurant, again it comes to data. World's biggest taxi company, Uber, also it's totally data management. They don't even have one single car.
Correct.
So to answer your question, this is used in every field. Okay, so if you talk about restaurant, book selling, you have seen Amazon, right? So every field is wherever we are creating data, wherever there is a customer, right? Customer, there we have data and data science kind of work can be done in those fields, sir. So it is actually applicable to all the fields.
It is applicable in all the domains, but who are eligible to take this path as a data scientist?
Right. So if you talk about the data science as an umbrella, sir, as a subject, it involves a lot of subtopics. So one part is the programming. So anybody who's interested to do programming, they may not have programming knowledge. This does not mean that they have to be BTech or MSc computers or PhD computers. No. If you have interest, because programming, you don't need 10 years of experience or 2 years of experience. Anybody who can do programming, they are eligible. Along with programming, you also need a little bit of statistics. So you need to again understand mathematics, statistics. So statistics is also important. Then if you talk about the domain, as I said, so anyone who has a good domain experience can come into this field. Anyone who loves programming can come into this field. Anyone who loves statistics can come into this field. So you need to have interest.
From non-IT also they can try as a data scientist.
Exactly.
And what about the freshers, BTech freshers?
So as I mentioned, sir, you have three main topics, right? Statistics and programming and your domain or the thing. So when you talk about freshers, BTech, you expect them to be good in programming. So you can't have all the three experience, obviously. You need years of experience to become good in all the three. So even if they are good in programming like Python programming or R programming, they can come into this field. They will bring that strength of programming.
So freshers also can apply.
Of course, yes.
And already the software engineers who are working in other domains like testing and as a programmer and in some other areas,
yes,
can they come into this data science stream?
Yes, sir. And many people ask me the same questions that I have spent 8 years, 15 years, can I switch? Answer is yes, because industry doesn't need only fresher. Industry also needs somebody with domain experience. So you have to see as a person where you fit in. Okay, as I said, you need to have one strength, one key strength. So if you are from a testing background and let's say you understand very well how to convey a story. Generally, the functional testers, they will understand the product very well. They will understand domain very well. They can convey a story because now, in my experience, I have seen a couple of people who come from healthcare background and they understand the healthcare product very well.
They understand the
process very well. So that is their strength. So yes, anybody can come in, but they have to build on the strength. So they have to identify what is their strength and then they can build that as a strength and build other things. So it's not only one stream, you have to build other things as well. Learn, there are multiple ways to learn, right? You have UTV, YouTube and many books and things like that. You have institutes. So learn from those things, but build one strength and they can definitely do well in this field.
Okay, in software development, there are divisions like developers, testers, and BA, like many segments. Coming to the data science is there different positions are there,
Yes.
or there is only one data scientist?
No, so there are different positions, sir. So if you look at the whole life cycle of data, so first you need to collect the data,
Yes.
right? That is the first life cycle or first part where you are connecting to various sources. The data could be in PDF, could be on website, could be in database, could be in Excel. So we call them data engineers. So data engineers' role is to get the data from various sources, do the cleaning and put them in a structured format which can be then analyzed by the next team. So data engineering is one process. Then you have people who is good at programming. So they'll take this data and then apply algorithms. So they are programmers, data science programmers who can take this data and program on it. Then you have
They implement business logics at that stage.
Exactly. Now to implement business logic, you need the domain experts who understand the business. What does a sales executive would need, right? CFO would need. So they will give the business logic, and then you have the statisticians. They are very good with statistics. They will talk about the algorithms. So they give the algorithm, they develop the algorithms, they give the business logic, and the programmers will work on it. So again, this is the combined effort. Then once the output is created, it has to be again told to the business guy,
Yes.
business person. So business person doesn't understand statistics. They don't know what is P value or Z value. You have to convey to them in the business language. So we call it
a report format.
report formats. We call them a data visualization or data
Visualization.
storytelling.
Okay.
Storytelling. You have to convey, right? If you say P value is 0.1, that doesn't make sense.
Yes.
So if you say that, okay, P value is this because of which probably we should not be doing this work, and that's what they understand. So the storytelling is towards the last part.
So any engineer need to work on all these three areas, or at the entry level, if anyone is comfortable with any one of these three segments is fine. To get a
Anyone,
job.
yeah, anyone is fine, because I'll tell you, even after working for 10 years or 15 years, you don't become expert in all of these. So it takes years of practice to master each of these areas. So I would say even one, if they have, is very good.
So to become a data scientist, how much duration is required to get all these trainings?
Yes. So if we talk about a fresher which does not have any of these, let's say people from non-CS background does not even know programming. Okay, so 3 to 4 months of training, plus they also need to practice on their own. So as a trainer, they can tell you something. But then to understand every layer, there's multiple layers, there are different types of data, right? It's not possible to learn about all the data in the class. So you have to do practice. So I think 6 months is a good target for anyone to set to enter into this field.
For the fresher.
For a fresher.
But working professional, he may not spend much time.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
he may spend 3 to 4 hours on a day.
Yes. So fresher, they need to spend 3 to 4 hours because they need to practice. See, what happens is when I interview, so based on the response, I can figure out whether that person has, done just on the surface or they've actually worked. So more you work, it will show in your answer. When you answer in the interview or when you start doing the work, the way you ask questions, it will show your experience. So it is important to do practice. I always say practice makes you perfect.
So
yes.
as a data scientist, minimum Python program is required, or without programming also can start the career and learn the later.
Okay. So now if you talk about, let's say if they get experience or they get opportunity to work in data visualization. So if they master Power BI or Tableau, and if they get opportunity to work as a Tableau expert, then they can learn Python and get into this field. So, there are a lot of opportunity, of course. So when you look at your job description, see what suits you. Okay, I think instead of we saying that, okay, learn this and get into the field, I always say, go to Naukri.com, go to Indeed.com, look at the job description, see what kind of expectation they have, and if you have understood the expectation, you train yourself on that and get into this field, and then they can get into Python and things later. But if you are targeting data science position in the beginning, it's better that you learn and go. But yes, other options are also there.
So after learning the data science or after completing this all the trainings, how much time is required to get a job, sir? On an average, in general, in present situation.
Yes, sir. So I'll tell you, sir, if you look at the jobs per se, and especially in IT field, I can say that more than 50% jobs are related to data science. Okay, so if you done all those 4 or 5 areas like statistics, programming, machine learning, algorithm, visualization, then definitely you have more chance of getting into job. But again, getting into a data science job is again, what you can say is, you cannot say that, but if you practice well, if you have done a lot of examples, okay, there are many websites like Hacker Earth, Kaggle.com, where you can practice. If you do practice well, then I'm sure within 3 months one should be able to get into this field. There are many small, big companies, startups coming into this area. They are looking for experts. So definitely within 3 months, if they practice well, given it's not like you read a book and then you are ready for a job. You have to practice from these websites, get some examples. Then I think within 2 to 3 months, they should be able to get into this field, sir.
How fast we are understanding the real-time scenarios
Exactly.
is all about.
All about it, sir. So that's why more experience, more examples you do, understand the more scenario.
So how is the packages, sir? What kind of packages they can get?
Right. So I have seen people getting like 6 lakhs in the beginning, but most of the things 9 to 12 is what I see. So even for 0 to 2 years experience, getting 9 to 12 is not difficult in this field.
These positions available, sir. I mean, in which cities and in which companies we get more opportunities as a data scientist?
Right. So, sir, after COVID pandemic, what we have seen is there are many companies that are willing to give work from home. So, sitting in small town, maybe like Indore kind of thing, or Vijayawada, or Karnool, I think there are opportunities to get into this work from home. But definitely they need to interact with many people. So companies still prefer that they come to office and work. So big cities like Hyderabad, Bangalore, Pune, Chennai in India, Gurgaon. So these are the areas there are a lot of opportunities. Like the people are hiring in bulk because they want to have a. It is also about discussions. There is no fixed rule in data science that do this, and you get an answer. You have to rework. So big cities, the big offices they have. So these 4 or 5 cities in India and across the globe. Okay, people can work from US and Europe and other countries. So available across the world, sir.
And what about the machine learning part in the data science, sir?
Okay, sir. So I'll just take one example and then I'll answer your question, sir.
Please.
Let's say if I ask a question, sir, tomorrow it will rain or not. You can ask a 5-year-old also, and you can ask a 40-year-old person also. But we will believe this 40-year-old person,
Yes.
right? Because he has more experience. What is more experience? Data. So as you learn more, you become much more trustworthy. So machine learning. So we are making machine learn. How do we make machine learn? We make machine learn by providing more data. So machine learning as a subject is about prediction. What will happen? Forecasting. What will happen tomorrow? Right? And if you give right amount of data, machine can analyze and give it. So machine learning is small part of the big data science. So data science is a big circle, you can say, where programming is one, statistics is one, and machine learning is one. So machine learning talks about various algorithms which works on data and helps you to predict. So it's a subset of data science.
Presently, in which domains this machine learning is working effectively, and what would be the future?
It's all the domains, sir. If you look at all the domain, I told you Swiggy, food business also they are working at it. News channels, right? These days, people are not reading newspapers; they are reading online. So they want to reach to the people across the world, right? So whether it is your graphics design, whether it is food or selling, I think every domain it is being used everywhere when data is created. Whichever business can go online, data science is applicable. So it doesn't matter which domain you come from, it is there. And as we go more and more, you'll be able to collect more and more data. So when you have more data, so either it's like gold, sir. You have gold, lot of gold, you keep it at home and lock it. No use. But if you put gold, make jewelry, sell it, start a business, it is helpful. So companies are realizing that they have all the data sitting here. It's like gold is sitting at your home. But how to make use of gold? Make jewelry, do something out of it.
Every company is collecting the data and keeping in the server.
They don't know what to do. But definitely if you have good data scientists who can understand the domain data and then do domain plus data, they can work
So
well.
using this machine learning, this Swiggy, Uber, they know what would be the demand in tomorrow, day after tomorrow, next month and next year also maybe.
Exactly.
And coming to this manufacturing field, they may know what would be their future
Exactly. How much
demand,
inventory to carry.
so that they can plan well on their resources and on their space.
Exactly. So with smaller, less resource, less space, you can still do more business. So it is going to make the business more efficient.
So finally, what do you suggest to the people who are planning to come into this data science stream, sir?
Sir, what I see that everything to be a great data scientist can be learned. Only one thing cannot be learned, that is patience. If they think that I come and within 1 week, within 1 month, I'll get a job, I'll become a great data scientist, it's not going to happen. They have to struggle. Struggle in the sense, you have everybody, people to help, but they have to do practice. So practice. They should have patience to work for 6 months, 8 months, 9 months. Okay, that is one. Second thing is, even if you get into job, right, you will not get answer immediately. Some of the tests that we run can take even 1 day to run, right? So computer is running for 1 day. You have to have that patience. Have that patience, and everything else can be learned. There are so many tools, technologies, things are getting easier these days. Earlier it was difficult, like 10 years back it was very difficult, but now we have so many libraries, it has become much easy. So have patience and also the zeal to learn new things. If you do not have that thing in you to learn new things, then you can't succeed. Tools, technologies can be learned any day. That's not a problem.
Yes. So any one of our viewers, subscribers, if they have a doubts, if they need further information, can they reach to you, sir?
Definitely, sir. I think they can put comment in the down, right? And your team or my team, we can actually see and we can answer them there. We can even leave our contact details in the description, so
Yes,
they
sir,
can
definitely
contact.
we will mention.
Will that. And if you have lot of questions, we can do one more video, sir, where we
Definitely,
can take the
definitely.
questions and answer their questions.
Definitely we will do the series, sir, because ITTV is for the software engineers only, to discuss about the opportunities and challenges in the software industry. So definitely we do further videos on data science. And what is your next target, sir? Next your goal?
Yes, sir. So the work keeps me very busy, sir. There's Monday to Friday goes into work, but still I try to find out time and try to do something for youngsters. Whatever I have been able to learn, I've learned over 19 years. I've been working in for 19 years. I've written, as you mentioned, sir, I've written more than about 6 to 8 books on Python, R, data science, things like that. So I want to spread this message to as many people as possible, and also keep learning. Right, so like data science field is growing. There's deep learning. There are a lot of algorithms that are coming up. So I have two goals. One, keep learning new things, sir, because it's nobody is expert. Even after 20 years, nobody can say I'm expert. So you have to keep learning. Myself keep upgraded, and as much as possible, I want to give back whatever I have learned to the student community and whoever wants to learn. So these are the two goals and on which I'm working, sir.
Thank you very much, sir, for giving valuable information on data science and discussing about all the opportunities in the data science. And ITTV wishing you your dream should be fulfilled in a faster manner, and also you will reach definitely the peak heights in the data science stream. Thank you once again, sir, and we will do further videos in ITTV about the data science, sir. Thank you very much.
Definitely, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. And data ITTV is doing very good job for the freshers and for the student community, sir. So I'm really liking your job, sir. Keep doing this good work, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And we'll
Thank
see
you
you
very
again.
much.
Thank you so much, sir. Bye, sir.
లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి. ఫర్ మోర్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ అండ్ స్టే ట్యూన్ టు ITTV.